Hey, before we get into the episode, I want to tell you guys we have merch. We have hoodies, we have t-shirts. They're up on the screen right now. So if you like any of it and want to support us, you can find it at Aidan N Design on Etsy. It's also up on the screen right there at the bottom of the screen. Aidan N Design on Etsy. Go check it out.
You already know, most of these niggas be bad in this show. Hit that bitch one time, I'm ready to go. Most of these niggas be capping his own. My dogs stay the same. Niggas win.
Aidan,
Yes, Papa.
I know last episode or whatever episode you guys see, we always talk about altercations, right? And we always talk about like, oh, how Evan gets in the worst ones, but like I've gotten some, but you try to make me feel better by talking about your car altercation to, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, Evan done messed up big time this time. And Evan's actions have cost him.
What happened?
Okay, so this happened yesterday night. Yesterday night, okay? Yesterday, Evan is at work.
Okay.
He's at Under Armour. You know, I'm with my manager. Shout out to Andy, my cool manager. And shout out to Rami, new employee. So we're all just chilling, okay? We're all just chilling. Okay, so I see a customer come in, right? So first thing, I always welcome people. This is my test to see how social the person is, right? So when they walked in, they had a dog with them. When they walked in, I'm like, hey, welcome in. And they're like, oh my gosh, hi. And they were smiling at me. I was like, okay, bet like these guys are going to be social, right? They're going to be social.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Like I can like, you know, joke with them, all that stuff. So they get to the register.
Joking always goes perfectly, dude.
They get to the register. Sorry, mom in advance. Okay.
God. What the fuck?
They get to the register, right? And they have a service dog. Okay. They have a service dog.
Oh, fuck.
They have a service dog. Okay. So my manager, Andy's like playing with the dog, all that stuff. Like he's having fun with the dog. And I'm just doing my usual routine. Okay. And the person's talking about, this is where I went wrong. The person's talking about how they had brain surgery, right?
Stupid.
They had brain surgery, right? So that they're like talking about like needing the service dog for all that stuff. So I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. We're all having conversation. Andy's chipping in about the dog. Like, oh, he's talking about like, oh, is it hard having a dog? Like, is the dog nice? Stuff like simple conversation, right? Okay. So getting to the end of the transaction. Okay. This is like I think like 7:30, so like we're near like the end of the day. So you know, or like we're close to the end of the day. So get to end transaction, you know. I'm about to end this off on a banger. Okay, so
perfect.
So I scan the last thing, I tell her a price, and this is what I say where it went wrong. I said, let's go. And at first, you might be like, why the heck would someone get mad at you for that? And guess what she said when I said let's go? She said, hey, don't do that again. If you do that again, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Please don't do it again. You should know better. And at first, I was like, what the hell did I... Like, I just said, let's go. What I went wrong is that I raised... Like, it was, like, yelled excited. I think that messed or triggered something in her brain that caused her, like, to snap. Because she was saying how she was going to, like, beat me the fuck up and that anyone else, if I did that, would have beat me the fuck up. Yeah. And she was basically threatening me, like, oh, if you do that again, I'm beating the shit out of you. Yeah. And I was scared for my life. I was like, when I did that, I just went like this. I'm like, Andy, can you handle the rest? So I just walked away like this. But that's my first time being threatened before, and it was by a lady, like, you know, like a middle-aged lady. And Under Armour, I'm sorry for the 30th time. I'm sorry for my actions. Liz, my manager, I'm sorry. Have you ever been threatened before and someone's gonna beat the fuck up?
Dude, I love your follow-up questions. Has it happened to you?
Has it happened to you?
No. Not at all.
And Andy was smart because like when that happened, he's like just trying to get her out of there immediately. But obviously, I'm lucky. Andy's like, oh, you didn't really do anything wrong. Because like, I honestly like, if every mistake I make, like, I probably shouldn't have like yelled "let's go" to someone who just had brain surgery. But like, it's not like in my head, I'm not thinking like, oh, if I say it, she's gonna start trying to beat me up.
No, that's crazy. I think it's definitely that's 0 to 100 insane.
Yeah, and like, because the conversation was going so casual, we were all laughing, having fun. So I just said, I've said worse things in my life, and lady, I'm sorry if you ever watch this. I'm sorry to scream, but if you actually were to beat me up, I would let you do it, okay? Because obviously I don't hit back.
It's the first step,
you know. And that was scary because that's the worst interaction. I know I told you last time the lady screamed at me worse. This one was worse. Getting threatened to like someone's gonna beat the shit out of you, and also saying that anyone else would have done that thing. So like, I'm scared. Like, is someone gonna beat the fuck out of me soon?
Let's go. It's like I feel like you're super outgoing. In the sense that you can only be received one of two ways. Either people like you or they don't.
Yeah. No, but also like I did that at first when she walked in, so I thought, okay, it's cool. You know, like she was really like super warm when I did it the first time. So I was like, that gave me the okay. Because like it's one thing to do it without like anything, but I already saw that she was cool.
You gave her
what
warning,
I said.
like it's coming.
Yeah, it's
She's
coming.
like, what? Let's go, let's go.
And I go, let's go. But
You're like clapping your head. Let's go.
knock.
Oh fuck.
Wait,
do that and I'll fucking kick your ass.
Also, when I was telling her the story, I dropped glass and I cut my finger.
Oh, that's why you have the
with glass.
I honestly thought that was like a cosmetic thing. I don't know. I
just
don't know if it was
putting
trendy or something.
Bands on myself now.
Like, damn, every finger, Evan.
You're gonna see me with an eye patch next episode. It's trendy, dude. Yeah, I actually cut. Nice.
This
cut.
is how it like every week. Instead of people like getting mad at you and yelling at you, they start escalating even worse. They start beating you up. Aidan, you want to hear my story at work this week?
Bro, I'm scared for my job future. I'm so glad my main manager wasn't there. I wonder how she would react.
And it doesn't happen at Converse.
No.
Like with people that actually mean it, it's different. Like if someone said it trying to act like fake tough, that's like
no. She seems serious.
I don't care. Oh, there was one. This is an example of a guy acting fake tough that I saw this week. Basically, I saw a TikTok of this guy riding his motorcycle, dirt bike, whatever. Right? Doesn't matter. But he was riding through streets of somewhere. I assume it was LA. I think. I didn't know for sure, but I think he was driving in LA. And as he was driving down one of the roads he was on, he saw some people on the side, and this guy was basically grabbing on his girl, kind of like pulling her purse from her, trying to grab it, rip it away, right? And the dirt bike dude went up to him and says, "Hey, are you guys good?" And he was like, because the guy had thrown the girl's purse, and the dirt bike dude,
the guy and girl know each other?
Their boyfriend and girlfriend is what it appears like. Sorry. And then when the boyfriend threw the purse, the guy on the dirt bike basically went up to go grab the purse to give it back to the lady and says, "Are you good?" And then she's like, "Yeah." And then he drove away, and as he was talking to his video, he's like, "What do you even do in this situation?" Because like once they say they're good, you can't.
Because you can't go. You can't be like, "No, you're not good," because you don't know the whole thing.
See that they're like not obviously on good terms, and what they're doing isn't right. But then he ended up spinning the block, and he spun that motherfucker. He spun the block, and then he went back up to them, and this time the guy had the girl pinned on the ground. At that point, he's like, "Enough." Right? Because that I don't even need to ask you if you're okay.
Are you okay?
And then oh, okay.
I like it. I like it.
My
Trust.
bad.
I like it rough.
That's crazy.
Rough.
In public too is crazy. With all your clothes on is crazy.
He's just teasing.
And then so he went up to them, and then he basically said, "Hey, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Stop beating up on a girl." And the guy basically stood up, fake pumped, which is like for people that don't know, I learned some cool lingo. Fake pumping is faking that you're gonna pull out a gun, right?
Oh, like
yeah. So he basically reached into his shirt towards his waistband, and when he did that, the guy was like, all right, dude, I don't want any problems. It's enough. And then he just drove off.
Did he leave the girl?
Or
did he bring the girl?
Yeah, he brought the girl and got shot in his fucking calf on his way out, like a fucking superhero. And the building next to the guy
exploded,
blew up. And then he drove away like legit.
And then just like the explosion was right behind him. He just drove off.
But it's like, bro, I've seen another instance of like personally, I've seen not that exact thing happen, way less brutal. But me and my dad were driving by, and it was like the dead of night, and there are these two yelling at each other. And then this lady was screaming, "Give me my phone back! Give me my phone back!" And they were obviously husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, one of the two, right? And the guy refused to give it back. And you look at that situation, because me and my dad were just being like nosy. We were at one of the shopping centers nearby, and we heard screaming. And we're like, let's go check it out. And then we drove by, but then you look at it, and all those times you talk about it prior to like, oh, if I saw a woman getting beat up on, I wouldn't allow it to happen, right? Or like, especially if you do it in public where you're supposed to protect the girl, right? But then when it's actually the situation, like there in front of you,
it's different. You
have to consider like if this guy is actually threatening, like someone can fake pump, but if they don't and they actually pull out a gun, what the fuck do you do?
Sorry, I was joking.
Yeah, and it's like that's so terrifying though. It's like you want to help, but realistically, the only thing you can do is call 911.
Watch.
Or
Get
watch.
your popcorn.
Yeah, start filming, dude.
Wait, get a good shot. Good.
No, but it's like
it sucks because
what would you even do?
Who's the girl? Like random girl?
Yeah. I mean, you see someone on the street. What if they're like getting like pinned on the ground? Like you know it's not good. It's gonna end poorly for that other person. Not like they're gonna die or anything, but it's just like that they're gonna not.
But like imagine how shitty you're like, hey, you guys good? Yeah, we're good. I bet. All right, see you guys. And you just walk off. Like I would just be like, I would look. I'd be like, like I would think in my head like, okay, is this worth like stepping in?
Yeah.
I think the best case is always just call someone else over, because again, it's not your problem, and you don't want to be hurt for something that you had nothing to do with.
But like genuinely, you don't know what people have on them.
Yeah, also,
Like you
don't
can
want to
conceal
risk
carry
that.
all the time if you want to. You can, even if you had a knife. Like, how are you gonna stop that? If you jumped on the guy and he just pulled out the knife and started swinging.
Sorry, okay, I'll just get off.
Like you can't do like. Do you remember the incident where? Oh, you probably don't. But there was this guy. It was like one of the more popular body cam footages I watched. This guy was tubing, or no, he wasn't tubing. Sorry, there are these kids tubing in a
Like,
river. In a river. It was like a still river. It wasn't like a moving one, or it could have been a lake. Honestly, no, it was a river.
Okay.
Or a canal, something.
Or
and then so these kids were tubing. There was this older guy on the opposite end, far away from the kids.
older guy's body cam, or
No.
Oh, okay.
So, this is not body cam related. The body cam came afterwards, but I'll explain the situation to you.
Okay.
Kids were tubing. There was a guy on the opposite end of the canal, river, lake, ocean body, moving, not moving river, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so he was with a group of his friends, and they were like older people, well within their like I would say 40s.
40s, yeah.
And so somebody lost their glasses or their phone or something like that, right? Or
In the
earrings.
water?
I don't know. Somebody lost something.
In the water.
Yes.
Okay.
And so they told the guy that, and the older guy basically went into the water. I'll call the older guy Ralph, just for the sake of giving a name, right?
Wreck-It Ralph, yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph. He started wading in the water, just basically checking out all the places that they were at to see if the earring had fallen there, right? And so as he was going upstream, he ran into the kids tubing. These kids were, honest to God, like at most seniors in high school, at most.
Mm-hmm.
So these kids were young. And he went up and he was looking under the water. He had his goggles and whatever. And these kids were making fun of him, being like, oh my God, he's a pedophile. He's a fucking creep. He has his goggles on. He's looking at us.
I think I know which one. Yeah.
Exactly. And then so that happened and they're yelling at him. And that's just a shitty situation to be in. It's like, it's so stupid because kids can think they can get away with whatever they want, just say whatever and be annoying. And it's like an acceptable thing to do, right? It's funny.
Yeah.
And everybody's like pity laughing each other, right? What a great interaction. And then so the right thing to do as a grown person is to be like, you know what, that sucks, but don't interact with the kids because what are they going to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's like 7 of them. And
7?
A lot of them.
Uh-huh.
And then what are you going to do? You're one guy. Plus, it's like if you interact with them, they'll go back and forth constantly.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop.
They got time for
They have
that.
no reason. You're not going to be like, you know what you're doing is wrong morally speaking, right? It's like nothing's going to happen. So anyways, that happened. The guy was like, I'm not looking at you guys. What are you talking about? And then eventually these
Which
kids
is a good response.
came up to him and they started like recording, oh my God, guys, look, this guy's a pedophile. This guy's a pedophile. He's a creep. And then eventually one kid just escalates it after a while and pushes the guy. Just straight up, full on pushes him. And the guy kind of like wobbles backwards and they're saying pedophile again, whatever, blah, 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 making fun of him. And another kid joins in, and this girl's like, get the fuck out of here. And it's like, what the heck is going on?
It's the
And at that
power in
point-
numbers, bro.
Those kids were just messing with him and he fell in the water a couple of times. I mean, they pushed him hard enough to fall in the water, which is like scary of like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you actually you guys gonna jump me or something? What? And then what happened is the guy had a pocket knife on him.
Yeah, I remember this story.
And none of the kids knew that, obviously. And then he pulled it out and then started swinging. He doesn't know how to use a knife or like any specific way. It's just you just swing.
Okay, that's how you use the
And
knife?
he just swung. There's no objective with it other than just to swing and then hopefully hit some people, right? He ended up cutting people up, like brutally. Some kid had his stomach open, everything, right? And kids got cut. It was brutal. And that's when the body cam footage, the police showed up, with the body cam footage and stuff. And it was all blurred out, thankfully.
Can I see
But
the-
it's
can I see the
situations
unblurred
like
version?
those, probably on Twitter. Situations like those where you're like, that's what I mean. You don't know what people have on them. It's these kids tubing. Yeah, they're dickheads. They didn't deserve. It was such a weird case, to be honest with you.
It's like it's one thing to say something. I think he responded good at first, but then to
yeah.
push him, like, just leave him alone. And
The one thing I will say that adds a new detail to it that makes me understand why they ended up prosecuting the guy as guilty. So he ended up getting prison sentence. I don't remember what it was, but he got charged with the crimes by everything. It was because when that happened, he threw the knife away and started like hiding evidence. And when the cops showed up, he lied to all of them, saying nothing happened. It's just he embellished the story and said one of the kids had a knife and I grabbed it out of his hand and then I started swinging, which is way different.
if he would have told the truth, would he gotten?
Yes, because he knew he did something wrong, which proves some level of malintent, which means you and people are also argued you could have de-escalated by walking away. You should have never kept
They would
arguing
have
with
definitely
them.
still followed him though.
Then keep running, because you got to keep going. Because resorting to like the knife thing is where it kind of that's where you escalate from. Like I think a kid died too, so that jumps it up to murder straight away. Hey guys, welcome back to our game segment. For today's game, we are playing Match the Crime to the Mugshot. You guys will see the mugshots up on the screen right now. When me and Evan do talk about the mugshots, we'll tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, going from left to right. All right, this one's fun, huh?
Yeah,
we got Granny. We got
Are they still all girls?
No, there's one guy, dickhead.
You sure?
You saw this bald, the fourth mugshot, a bald guy.
Know.
Okay, we'll start with the first one. We have driving under the influence. Who do we think out of these 5 mugshots drove under the influence? If I'm gonna be honest with you,
Prostitution? Imagine the Granny's prostitution.
you know what I think? If you're driving under the influence, you either came from a party or you're severely depressed, so you drove home from the bar.
Yeah.
So who do we think looks depressed?
Keep going. Battery's the next one.
You want to go to battery?
Battery's
We can
next
start
one.
battery. Okay.
Well, no, I know,
I know
prostitution's definitely
It's mugshot number 2.
mugshot number 2 or mugshot number 5.
I don't think mugshot number 5.
I think do we agree on this?
Yes. Let's do mugshot. So mugshot number
Wait,
2
you click it for me.
is prostitution. Okay. And so next one, what do we think? Do you want to do child neglect next?
Let's do
I think this guy did battery.
Yeah,
I
I
think the
think
fourth
he's
one
battery.
did battery on his like wife or something. But that'd be
Yeah.
domestic.
no.
But look at the gun on his shirt. This guy does battery.
And then child neglect and
Wait.
driving under influence, sexual cyber harassment. I think I could go both ways
With
with this one. I'm thinking it's
sexual
this lady
cyber.
right here.
You think the Vietnamese lady?
I think
in the
it's- I
middle.
think it's this one.
Mugshot number 3 is sexual cyber.
I think
You
it's
think she
this
did
one.
sexual cyber harassment?
It's either this one or this one.
I think the old lady in the beginning did sexual
How
cyber.
can old lady do
'Cause,
that?
okay.
They don't know anything about the internet.
Yes,
Cyber?
They do. They can. You know what I think she did? I think she got lonely, and I think, unfortunately, I send my condolences to her, but I think her husband passed away. And I think being lonely kind of leaves you like, what do I do? I'm an old lady. Well, let me go on the internet. Oh, wow, I can send my sexually explicit pictures here.
Maybe. If you want
Or
to put
she
that
could
one,
have
I'll
done
let
it here.
you.
I think mugshot number 5 might have done it too, to be
Okay.
honest with you. She looks like
Okay.
a Discord mod. I think child neglect is the Vietnamese lady, unfortunately. I think she brought shame to the culture. and she
I
shouldn't be
do love
doing
my
that.
Vietnamese people. I'm very fond of Vietnamese culture, you know.
But I can't believe it.
But I know I'm honestly ashamed that my fellow
And you
Vietnamese.
think Granny was driving under the influence?
It has to be, bro. She's
You
one.
seriously?
She had a crazy.
You don't think
night.
she might have done prostitution?
No.
Our
Whoever-
granny could have done prostitution.
No, I don't think the granny. You know.
She has no child to neglect.
Yeah. Well, she could, but
There's no way she could do battery. It'd be like a light massage.
yeah, like you.
Sexual cyber harassment, I think, is the closest, but driving under the influence
Yeah.
possible. So that is our guess: is driving under the influence is Granny, prostitution, blah blah blah,
If I,
and blase blah.
if I was
What do-
this app, I'd totally just lie about it, bro. I'd be like, I'd
You
be
ready?
Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, this guy did prostitution, like
the
stuff
fourth
like that.
mugshot did prostitution.
All right, you click.
What if he did? We got all of it wrong except
Cyber
sexual cyber harassment.
She did battery.
The grandma did
She
battery.
did prostitution.
The grandma did battery, guys. What? Driving under the influence is what we thought the prostitute was? No. Prostitution is the Vietnamese lady. Child neglect. I thought he would have beat someone up. Doesn't he look like a tough ass?
I mean, child neglect, probably the only other one that would make sense.
Dang. I mean-
What did the lady do? Can we find out what the lady did? Like,
I wish.
what type of battery was it?
Yeah. Oh, you know what it was? I can tell you exactly what it was. Because she beat me up. No, you know what I think it is? She was a Karen. I think she's a Karen. And then so something happened in a parking lot where she got angry with someone, and then she ended up like
Where was
basically
this when
hitting
we
them.
were in the game?
Well, now that I have the answers, I feel like I know the answer now.
Now we can just make the perfect
Now it
fucking
makes
story.
sense. But if it said prostitution, I'd be like, Granny's low on money,
Sure.
and she doesn't live in a great area, and she just had to
She needed
put
extra
shit down.
$5.
She had to hold it down, dude. Prostitute. This is crazy. All right, guys.
You're bad at.
We suck and analyzing crimes. But if you guys did any better than us and thought we were stupid, comment down below.
And let's just let us know, you know.
And like if you enjoyed this.
If you've done any of these crimes, let us know how long you were in jail for.
All right, back to the program.
Nails. We did new nails. We went to a salon.
Oh, that's why it looks so good.
Went to a salon.
No shit on Mace. No shit on Mace. Mace
So
was beautiful.
me and Mace went to the salon, and at first I was like hesitant, but I was like, okay. So we go to the salon, and you know, two guys pulling up to the salon. You know,
hot.
You know, pretty crazy. So we walk in. Obviously,
did you go to Happy Nail?
no, I went to Luxury Spa Nails in Northern California.
Northern California.
Yeah, pin drop, Northern California.
Just say somewhere. You don't even have to like say a place.
To Disneyland. So, luxury spa. So we went in. You know, I was trying to think about what design I want to do. I was looking on Pinterest. So we immediately walk in. They're all laughing and joking to themselves. You know, the I don't know what race
That
they
two
were.
gay guys walked into their salon.
They're all laughing, and like, you know, it sucks when you don't know what they're saying and you think they're laughing at you when they look at you.
They are laughing at you.
And you
for
know,
sure.
I wonder if I looked funny. You know. But yeah, so first thing you know, I just put my hands out. They're like wiping it. They're like cutting all the excess thing off. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like I'm gonna have pretty good nails, you know. And then they started the painting. I showed them the design, and there's this radio UV thing that you have to put it under.
Yes, I know what you're talking
So
about.
I actually
It sets the nail.
I actually did it a little too in, and it like burnt
Oh,
my
yeah.
hand a little bit. But that was cool. You know, after I got used to it, I was like feeling like a baddie. You know, I go like this.
And then the third
go
degree
under.
started showing
then
up,
third
and
degree,
I was like, damn.
I didn't know it
that's
was
really
that
getting it
dark.
that far.
But yeah, so overall, nail salon, new experience again. Like I told my dad this, told my mom this. Like I want to be able, whenever my kids ask like, oh, what is this like? I want to be able to answer all these questions.
Yeah.
Dad, I know I'm a guy, but like I want to paint my nails. What's a salon like? Actually, son, I've been to them many times. Let me tell you. You want to go the one that does not give you know what at the end.
Yes.
You gotta go to secure one, you know,
Because
5-star
the nail
rated
salons
one.
are definitely known for that.
Yes.
What
But
nail salons do you go to?
But yeah, so nail salon was good. You know, I got these. I think they're really cool. Guess how much these were? Our price expert. How much were these?
100.
No,
I'm just kidding. Higher or lower?
lower.
50.
Okay, close enough. $55. Good job, actually. First try. Good job. Good job. So yeah, $50 for this, which I mean, I don't know if that's expensive or not, but you know, they look cool. And I'm trying to like keep it more simplistic. Like obviously the other ones have got random colors, but this is like actual cool design. I feel like it's not like too like feminine too, because it's literally just like flames and blue and black.
Yeah.
So-
Whatever you say.
They look cool. I made a TikTok video about it saying how like why is it so normalized to hate on people for expressing themselves? And why are people so scared to express themselves? And I was talking about like how why is doing your nails only like a one gender thing? Or like if you didn't do your nails, you're immediately gay, or people like to call you names and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
what I was talking about in the video is how
That's why the lady freaked on you. Said she's going to beat your ass. You just didn't know. Fucking nails. I'm going to beat your ass.
But yeah, also like it's a kind of a test to see who are like actual friends, because your actual friends, yeah, they might not agree with paying their nails, but they won't like call you names, they won't make any jokes about it, they'll respect you. And what I'm happy about is that like all my closest friends haven't said anything negative. Like you, Steele, and Travis haven't said anything, while other people have.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a lot, of comments, not from like the general public, but like just like from my friends, saying stuff about it, calling me out, and like always question like, oh, why would you do that? I'm just saying, I'm just expressing myself. I got a lot of good comments. I would say like Donovan sent a good comment on my TikTok, said like, hey, learning to express yourself is a beautiful thing. Even Tattoo Fly, like getting
Donovan, as in the one.
the
I'm
rapper.
Friends? Oh, the rapper. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Yeah. So like getting good feedback like that is cool from other people, And again, it's just like a learning thing, learning to being okay to being different and going against the norms of life. Because obviously, when you look at me, I'm just a regular guy. You might think I'm like black or like Latino from other people.
You might think.
You might think that, and like I might
you'd be wrong.
I might have to act a certain way.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just trying to show people that it's okay to not be like everyone else. And like obviously when you see me, you won't expect me to like the way I act to have my nails painted, stuff like that. Go to a whole salon. Like that's being different and being okay to being judged. Also, but what I've noticed, I got a lot of compliments from girls. Even today at Chipotle, the girl was like, "Oh my gosh, love your nails." Like I actually smiled. I don't smile, so I was like, haha, that's funny. Type shit, But no, I've got a lot of girls at work, not like coworkers, but like random people at work saying they love my nails. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And they're like, why? I'm just learning to express myself, learning to be, again, being okay with being different. And May said it. Oh, you're being performative, you know, because like painting your nails is performative, you know, trying to like show out to the girls.
Wow, even he's going at you.
I know even he's going at me, but
we thought he was an ally.
It is cool getting like, you know, feedback from everyone. People like all my coworkers were like calling me names. Like they now call me Ivana. Saying like, 'cause that's my girl name now.
That.
Is Ivana.
I think what you're doing, like for me, my perspective on it is like, I don't get why people have so much time to waste on what other people are doing. I found that super weird to me. Like, why do you care what they're doing? Honestly, I really don't give like a shit what somebody else is doing. They could do whatever they want, and 100%. It doesn't. As long as it doesn't affect me, why should I care?
Guess yeah. And also like I called out on the TikTok. Like obviously I look at everything in multiple ways. I can see every side of everything, but I just called out like it's people's insecurities that I think you told me this too. Like they're not confident enough themselves to have their nails painted, so they think like, oh, I'm just gonna make fun of other people that do it to make myself feel better because I know I wouldn't be comfortable enough to do it, and I wouldn't. Because again, I told my dad this, like a lot of times in my life, whenever I was younger, it's like, oh, I'm gonna wear this at school, I'm gonna do this at school. Then I would chicken out because I was like, oh, I'm worried about whatever else they're gonna say. So I'm trying to prove myself that I'm to put myself out there loud without.
I also think the people that are most critical are like hella insecure. Because like, why do you need to prove something to people? Like, plus, why do you like? Even if it came to you and me, why do I need to prove something to you, or why do you need to prove something to me? What have we done to need to prove something to each other?
Exactly.
Do you think I think less of you? Like, why do you need to prove something to me? And also, what were you saying? You're saying like insecurity.
Yeah,
I was about to talk about. You remember when face wash used to be super feminine? There was like a point in time where people considered face wash like feminine thing that guys shouldn't do.
People think like taking care of yourself and all that stuff is like feminine, which
exactly,
like even
bro.
without like getting them colored, like I basically got my nails like done.
Bro, you know what too? Like aside from the coloring part, there are guys who get their like a clear coat.
Yeah.
Because it makes your nails look clean.
Yeah.
Which is like fair, but it's like you said, just because you do something doesn't make you a certain way, right?
Yeah, and even if it did, like we're okay with that.
Who cares? Again, like you said, yeah, who cares? So what? It's not even like, why are we getting hung up on it? Like,
it's learning to not really like, obviously again I say this a lot. You should care about what certain people have to say, whether it's like they're trying to give constructive feedback, they're trying to help you out, stuff like that. But when it's negative opinions, don't let that affect you.
Yeah.
And Aiden obviously is gonna paint his nails with me too. See you next episode. We actually brought it to the set right now. No, but yeah, honestly, it's just something simple like this. I love it. Again, just love everyone. Don't judge others. And everyone, again, the world is already hard enough. The world's already negative enough. Don't be adding it to it and trying to bring other people down, because that does nothing to you to bring other people down. Always lift people up, or just don't say anything at all. That easy.
Yeah.
So yes.
Now we're gonna get flamed in the comments.
So yes, I'm not a man anymore. Like this
guy's a full on trans. This is what trans means, people.
But like this.
That's trans.
But if I showed people this, like, oh, you're a man.
That's a
man.
But
if I show them this, oh, you're not a man.
Yes.
I hate pain, but like I am a man that just likes to
This guy is trying to prove to you guys
he's a man.
He's a man.
Wait, you want me to show you again?
Do not. All right, guys. If you liked anything you've seen, my Instagram and TikTok is linked in the bio. What about you?
I actually posted 2 videos in one day on TikTok. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that again, but we finally broke the streak of not posting on TikTok. So shout out to all my friends. Shout out to all my favorite people in the world, and thank you guys. We love you, and peace.
They ain't hear what I said, I think I had to bring that back. Okay, kick back and I roll my pack. I'm like, can't cap, I'ma let this black. Okay, I rap, nigga, I like that. I pass you, I can't even see ya, ho. He shit talk my beats, bro. And a bitch get top, will teach ya, ho. On God.